you have a woman who is not even Miami's beauty standard herself telling you how to be Miami's beauty standards.
WooLady is a madam, and all of the men that she knows that she calls tricks, they're actually pimps. The game has not changed. The wording for who everybody is on the board has changed.
And this is how I knew that nobody was tricking on her fat ass. The second I seen her on the Shade live stream yesterday, and she was ordering a 40-piece fucking wing from Popeyes.
The moment that I saw her and saw that she had a plus size BBL, I knew that she was a scammer. I knew that she had no regard for others or for herself.
If you go to Miami with the WooLady, you're going to get sex trafficked. Don't do it. You go.
I think it's absolutely insane that so many grown-ass adults need other grown-ass adults to get on TikTok and tell them that it's not safe to be traveling out of town looking for men to spend money on you.
Every now and then we will get someone that will come on the internet and position herself as expert in something, and she would either teach ladies how to make money, how to talk to guys, how to get like a high value man. So there's this lady on TikTok that is going viral right now. Apparently, like, she's teaching ladies how or what to do for guys to give them money. And there have been a lot of people that are actually listening to this lady. So there have also been a lot of people that are also giving advice on telling people, don't listen to this lady. Do not follow her advice. She's going to lead you into trafficking. Go to Miami, you do what she's telling you to do. You might not be found or be seen by your family and friends ever again. So I'm just going to play you a few of this lady's video, and I'm also going to play you what other people have to say about it, okay?
Ladies, do not walk in a group. 5, 6 niggas in Miami don't like that shit. Walking in a group. Certain niggas do. It's a hit and miss walking in a group. I'd rather y'all walk by yourself, 1 or 2, or go to the lounge in the bar by yourself. You'll get your biggest trick by yourself. I got all my niggas by myself. I remember I'll put my makeup on, dress, be out with a group of girls, and we don't get fucking shit. And I'll be the bummiest by myself, sitting by the bar, sitting at Bernie's, and niggas will walk up to you. Miami niggas a little weird, they're a little insecure. I'm telling y'all that group shit. And if they see one ugly one out the group, oh, you definitely done. I'm telling you that right now. I get all my high-end niggas by myself. I got my best trick at Mercedes by myself. I got my other trick by myself at Bernie's. I get all my niggas at Bernie's. Then I got my other trick at 2-4 with my homeboys. Man, I'm telling you. Thank me later by yourself. Look good by yourself. Walk by yourself. Eat by yourself. Fuck by yourself. I'm telling you right now. By yourself. Best advice ever. Solo is very important. Cactus Club by the lunch. By the bar. Roof Chris by the bar. Lunch. Find the best lunch spot where lawyers be at. Go to Fort Lauderdale by the courthouse. Figure out what a judge eat on his lunch break. Very important. Location and time. Very important. If you want real getting money high-end niggas, you got to go to the rich spots. Invest into yourself. You want fast drug dealer scammers and all that club nighttime. The real Miami getting money niggas do not go out on Fridays. Like they do go out on Fridays and Saturdays. But if you want to catch them by themselves with regular clothes on, with not no chain on, you got real getting money Miami niggas. They go out like on Mondays, like when the days are not popping. They don't like to be outside too much when everybody outside. Miami niggas a little weird. You would catch them niggas on a regular day, on a bummy day. And I'm going to tell you one thing about Miami niggas. If they look like a bum, they got it. If they look too rich, they do not have it. Write that down, ho.
That's true.
I just gave y'all hoes gym. I would not talk to no nigga with no big ass chain in Miami. They blew it all. I go for the niggas that look the bummiest. The niggas in Miami that look the bummiest is the one with the real money. I'm telling you that right now.
That's true.
Real motherfucking one. That's it. I need another.
I just say this with this whole Miami WooLady tricking conversation, because y'all are dumb. Y'all are about delusional as hell. You want to make some money, all you have to do is feed into women's delusions. Sell them a dream and a fantasy. That's all you got to do. Y'all are so delusional. It actually makes no sense. One, you have a woman who is not even Miami's beauty standard herself telling you how to be Miami's beauty standards. Y'all can't even get a trick in your city, your regular small town city. You can't even get a trick or a man to take care of you. But you're going to go to the sugar baby capital of the world where your competition is times 100 to get a trick. You have a lady selling you an ebook saying she has 80 names of tricks in this ebook. And no woman, nobody on this earth will ever just give out men that are taking care of them, give out tricks. It would never happen. Now you got these men putting I trick in their bios on TikTok, ready to trick y'all. Oh my God. And then you have the tricks that she's showing, right? Now they on TikTok live all day. And y'all, I promise you, I kid you not, I witnessed it with my own eyes, y'all. One of the biggest tricks that she say, right? He was on live, y'all. Why were the women gifting him? Why were the women sending him money? This is when I said, y'all are stupid. Y'all are tricking on the tricks. Y'all are literally ready to be tricked. Y'all not getting tricked on, y'all ready to be tricked because y'all are so stupid.
That lady is on here telling y'all to sell y'all pussy for purses, and she's actively on live begging for money to pay her bills.
Taxes, insurance. I pay 2 car insurance. What the fuck y'all talking? My mama, that home a bill. My daddy, a fucking bill. Shop rent.
I perceive her to be a scammer. The moment that I saw her and saw that she had a plus size BBL, I knew that she was a scammer. I knew that she had no regard for others or for herself.
Oh shit. My book showing y'all how to dress. The book show you how to wash your ass. The book show you how to cure BV. The book show you how to talk to a nigga. What you mean why they buying the book? Y'all just reading Hello Kitty. Now y'all telling people why they reading a tricking book. Oh, they want to trick. They want to cure that cat.
Bitch is remedial, short bus shawty, and y'all are on here encouraging this in her comments, feeding into it, actively participating, buying a fucking ebook that teaches you how to dress, how to wash your ass, how to cure BV, how to talk to men, all things that your mother should have taught you. Is that the issue? Are you missing a mother, so now you choose a madam? What the fuck are y'all on? And then she goes on to try and say black people are tearing her down. Why do we want to fight against other black businesses? She goes on to make references to books that we read as children, saying that, oh, y'all can read Hello Kitty, but this is a problem. What the fuck are you talking about? This bitch is on live talking about she got $35,000 bills. And she's begging for y'all to send her gifts on live, but making books, claiming that the shit that she got in the book is going to get you a nigga who's going to pay your bills. Where's the nigga that's paying her bills? That 35K should be taken care of if that cat is that good. She does not look well taken care of. If you are going to take advice from a hoe, at least make sure that hoe looks good. Like, are y'all dead ass? Y'all are really on here listening to a person with a plus size BBL who is comparing her book to Hello Kitty and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh my God, this isn't real. I had to circle back because she distinctively said that she does not have the money to cover her fucking bills for the month. Bitch, you don't even have money in your fucking bank account and you're on here telling women to sell their pussy for money? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Give some head to get ahead in life. That is basically what WooLady is teaching you women out here to do. To go give some head to get ahead, basically. I don't care how you look at it. She is promoting to go to Miami and get a trick. That way you could get some Chanel and Louis, and that should never be the end game, or a business and a house out of him. Okay, but how about you go be your own trick? Go do that. Go start your own business. Go get your own bag. That way you don't have to lay down and bust it wide open for these tricks. Because I promise you, ain't nothing, they're not going to do this for free. Eventually, something is going to come with it. Eventually. Whether that's your time, attention, texting, doing something strange. They're not just going to be out here buying you purses and cars and stuff and you not doing nothing. Or giving something, regardless of what that is. Because just like Shira 7, sprinkle. Yes, her man let her build her business and she stayed home and did it and raised her kids. But eventually her business blew up. So now she is literally her own trick. She has made it to where she doesn't need nobody, regardless if she had James or not. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section on this.
WooLady is a madam, and all of the men that she knows that she calls tricks, they're actually pimps. The game has not changed. The wording for who everybody is on the board has changed. So that trick off or whatever she had in the comments, that was to let you all know who had the money. So you all would go over there and think that they were just giving out money. Of course, the first time they're going to give you the money. It's free. It's whatever. But the second, third time, you're going to have to do something to get that money. Please stop falling for this shit. And she's right. It is a Miami thing, because you all don't understand that the one bitch that know all the niggas, she's the one that lures in all the bitches so the niggas can do what they got to do with them. That's why she's a madam, and she's a bottom bitch, actually. So please don't fall for it. But once again, some of you all will fall for it.
WooLady is not a madam. I don't know her, but that's not what she's giving off. She's telling the girls, if you're dating somebody, you out here giving it up for free, get something in return. Make that guy do something for you. Make him spend that. Make him invest in you. Make him invest in a business and all of that, right? I don't like the new narrative that I just seen this morning that she's a madam. I don't know her like I just said, but when I click in her lives as I'm working throughout my day, I click in to see what's going on, and she got daily number 1, so I definitely donated because I'm rooting for all the girls, right? Anyways, she basically saying, get your ish together, get you some motion. Anything that you want from a guy, try to do that for yourself. Be in a position to have a business for them to invest in and things of that nature. She's not promoting prostitution. I don't like that narrative at all, because I don't think that's what it is. Because every guy to do something for you, you don't have to get them anything. You got to have a gift of gab. You could talk your way into a lot of places. You can talk your way into the Hermes store or whatever if you got the gift of gab, but you got to have some knowledge too. You can't be a dumb bird brain. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little something going on for yourself. And she's also saying that. So this narrative that she's getting girls to Miami, she ain't DM no girls. They DMing her. She didn't call that little girl trend down to Miami. That little girl DM'd her. Now, I can call these girls little because I'm grown. I'm very grown. Real grown. You get what I'm saying? I just don't like it. And I'm team woman. I'm team education. I'm team get you some motion. I'm team invest in you. I'm team if you're dealing with a guy, absolutely he should invest in you. And I also think stuff like that go both ways. If you're dealing with somebody, y'all do for each other. But if you YOLO, young, dumb, turn, whatever y'all saying, do what you do. But what I will say, and I'm going to end it at this, protect yourself, be safe, monitor your surroundings, keep a group around you. Don't be silly out here jumping off the porch too soon into a world that you don't know nothing about. Because I do agree with some of you women out here stating that it's dangerous, it's not safe, things like that. Be smart about what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, baby, just go to work, get you a job. Don't go searching for nobody to take care of you and to save you. Instagram, social media got the world messed up. These Instagram relationships and all these material things, having stuff ain't all that, baby. You can be having stuff and get your head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen that other little cute girl on here dealing with all that stuff because she wanted some stuff, dealing with being abused and things like that. Just be mindful of what you're getting into before you get into it as well. I do agree on that.
If you go to Miami with the WooLady, you're going to get sex trafficked. Don't do it. You go to Miami with some lady, she introduces you to a man. You're looking for that man to introduce you to other man, to spend on you and buy you things, all for your coochie. You gotta fuck them. Y'all know that? Do y'all care? Like, why are you trying to go to Miami with WooLady? This is really some Ghislaine Maxwell shit. Did y'all even look at the Epstein files? Like, did y'all even take a peek? I'm wondering. She up 1,000 ebooks off y'all. This shit too easy. She's packaging prostitution as an opportunity. And why the fuck is y'all opening it? I better not see y'all in Miami trying to find WooLady, because baby, we ain't gonna find you. You're gonna be gone somewhere in fucking Cuba. And of course the tricks gonna gift her. They not gonna gift you like that. You not bringing as much fresh meat as her. That's what she doing. She bringing fresh meat into Miami. And here y'all go, T-bone steaks. Y'all don't give a fuck.
And this is my issue with WooLady. And I really only have an opinion on her because this ignorant bitch keep popping up on my For You page. But you have an old hoe that's trying to recruit young women into prostitution. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, at your big age of 27 fucking years old, you don't have nothing else better to do with your time? And this is how I knew that nobody was tricking on her fat ass. The second I seen her on the Shade live stream yesterday, and she was ordering a 40-piece fucking wing from Popeyes. Now tell me what kind of trick or man with money want a 40-piece wing eating, fat ass, BBL getting, wig wearing, hood rat. Stop. That's masculine and ghetto. Come on, be for real. She's recruiting the young girls that these men actually want, and they're giving her a cut. Let's stop the bullshit. Nobody wants this bitch. She's using her cut to keep showing y'all all these bags and all these. Nobody's checking for no 27-year-old hoe. I told you, being a hoe does not age well. It don't. That's why the bitch look like she about 40. I was surprised when they even said that this hoe was 27, because the bitch look every bit of my age and I'm about to be 40. So, but you know, selling coochie, living a hard life, when you a loser, it usually shows. You know, all in the way you look and the way you present yourself. So all of these young girls that keep following behind her, no, she not getting these dudes to trick on her because of who she is. And the fact that y'all actually sitting on her lives and she giving y'all fucking advice is insane. I don't show me if you tricking and you doing first of all, if you tricking, why the fuck does she keep wearing that goddamn Gia outfit? Because if I see that one more time on one of these damn pages, I'm gonna scream. But if you getting that much motherfucking money, show some goddamn assets.
Hair not done and all that. What's up, baby? Talk to me.
Hey, so I already have a trick. He already pays my rent, paid my car off. We go on trips like to Hawaii and things like that. But I want more. Like, I want a house now, but I don't know how to like push into that.
Okay, now I'm here to help you, and that's actually in my ebook. So, how much money estimate he spent on you?
I have an unlimited credit card, and then he sends me like.
I really want y'all to get a clear view of what a lot of y'all daughters, what a lot of y'all granddaughters, y'all nieces, y'all sisters, y'all mothers are doing out here in these TikTok streets. Now, this young lady, apparently she's very popular, and she is pretty much using her platform to teach young women how to be prostitutes. That's just really what I'm gathering from this. It's such a time right now where our energy is the new currency, where we have a Jezebel spirit that is running rampant, particularly among young melanated women. I don't think it's going to get any better from this, because no nation rises higher than
legal reasons. I have to say that this is all alleged, but we've all been seeing WooLady go live on TikTok, and these guys are sending her these extreme gifts and all of that. Now, like I said, all this is alleged. This is my personal opinion. I do not believe that those guys are randoms. To me, it looks like she knows these guys and they're sending her gifts, and a lot of her followers or girls who are also looking for tricks, they're starting to go to those guys that are sending her gifts because they're just like, wow, if they're sending them to her, then what will they do for me? I'm way prettier. And this is how trafficking works. They'll use a female to bring in the other female, which is WooLady, and she has all of these guys with money. So of course, women are tuning into her to get to those guys with money. So once they identify the guys with money, i.e. the guys who have been sending gifts, the guys with the money, they're going to start recruiting the girls. And the girls are just like, well, I'm going to do what I can do. This is going to create another Tati Chanel, another Cassie. Now, the reason I say this is because I used to dance out in Miami. Now, a lot of the girls, they had their 16 come to the club and throw money on them. This would incite other people to throw money in them also. When you see that girl getting all the money thrown on her on stage, you want to know, how does she have that access? Who is she talking to? How can I get in on that? And I believe that's what WooLady is.
This is what WooLady is not telling. This is what WooLady is not telling y'all about Miami. These men are not giving you big money if you're not already getting big money. Please look up the real Miami It Girls. Look up Marcy. Look up Jackie. Look up Alicia. Look up me. I started having 100K months in Cookie Wash since like 2020. You think a boy gonna tell me about a Hermes slides? That is foolishness. Even the sandals with Trend. Baby, that's baby stuff. WooLady is also a content creator. Y'all are calling her a pimp, but she's giving them the content they ask for. Her audience sees her around men getting money, and they want to know, how can I come to Miami and get a Chanel bag? Y'all thinking small. These men are touching real money. Tell them you want a restaurant. Tell them you want something that makes sense. Oh, no, make no sense. And she's even telling y'all that. On social media, we all focus on the topics that's getting us the most views. Every time she talks about tricking, that gets her the most views, which gets her the most money. Why would she stop talking about it? Why are you acting like she's leading people astray? I damn want this. You can't understand that. I'm not saying anybody is perfect, but I'm just trying to say, I think we should stop villainizing WooLady, and a lot of you women should stop acting so damn thirsty to get on a boat. A boat is goddamn $1,500. You and your homegirls put together. If you can't do that, you shouldn't be worried about a trick. You need to get your money up so that when you get in the face of men with money, they can pour into you in a way that's actually going to make sense beyond a bag and a goddamn slippers. And then you're so excited to go to the strip club. They're throwing thousands of dollars on girls, and you're not getting a dime. You're getting Nathaniel. But you just happy to be there. That is sad.
Another thing that a lot of you ladies don't understand is that a lot of women come on here trying to tell you how to get tricks because they are recruiters. A lot of what you're seeing has been carefully orchestrated so that you think it's a good idea to fly to whatever city and try to get men to trick on you. There is no abundance of wealthy, generous, and kind men anywhere in the world. Nowhere. So while it sounds good that a man is going to finance your whole life and pay your bills and give you whatever you need, it's not realistic. There is no abundance of kind, wealthy, and generous men in any one place on earth. No, they are not waiting on you to fly into their city in your best outfit so that they can save you. I need us as women to stop being so delusional and stop believing that you are in safe hands just because another woman is telling you what to do.
Trigger warning, I'm in women's business. Trigger warning, trigger warning. All up and down my timeline is this discourse about tricking in Miami, and I have some opinions. I think it's absolutely insane that so many grown-ass adults need other grown-ass adults to get on TikTok and tell them that it's not safe to be traveling out of town looking for men to spend money on you. I think it's absolutely insane that you, as a fully grown adult, need another fully grown adult, who you don't know, by the way, to get on here and tell you that there is a correlation between tricking and trafficking. I don't understand how you really believe you're gonna go somewhere, Miami of all places, and it's just all these old, rich men with all this disposable income, and they just sitting around waiting on you to fly in so they can take you shopping and buy you purses and take you to fancy dinners and pay your rent, and you don't have to do anything. Absolutely nothing. I don't know how y'all were raised, but it sounds like you were raised pretty well. It sounds like you come from a good family. You wasn't raised to be like finessing and shit like this. I think you should stay where you at. Stay in your lane because it's safe over there. You're gonna let these birds gas you up. Next thing you know, you trying new things, doing shit you ain't never did before. Now you addicted to something you never heard of before, and you going back and forth to them little makeshift rehab centers, which I think is just one giant scam anyway. They all in on it. And you just going to be like another victim. Stop doing that. Stay in school. Go to college. Get you a job. Y'all will throw your entire lives away just for the chance of a free Chanel bag. Is the purse really worth it? But that's just my 2 cents. Don't spend it all in one place.
You know, sex trafficking is very, 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 very real. You know, like a lot of people go missing all the time, go missing every single day. Their families, friends, loved ones never hear from them or see them again. So this is very, very dangerous for someone to come on the internet and says that, oh, go to Miami, do this, do that, and they're going to give you money. Like, be careful who you listen to on this internet. Be very, 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 very careful who you follow. Be very careful what kind of advice you listen to, especially the young girls that are coming up. You know what I mean? Like, it's so sad. Like, it's very, very sad to me that when this lady is live, there are a lot of women actually on her live listening to the garbage that she's preaching to them. You know what I mean? It's very, very sad. But I hope nobody is listening to this lady. I hope nobody is going to fall a victim to this lady's preachings, or, you know, like, she's not putting herself in danger. She's sending you out there. She is sending you out there. So just be very, very, very careful who you listen to out here in this internet street. Every and anybody can just set up their camera and position themselves as an expert in something, and there are some vulnerable people out there that would jump on that, and do whatever it is that some random stranger says on the internet. So just be very careful who you listen to, and please do not book a ticket. Do not jump on a bus. Do not jump on a train and go over to Miami and do whatever it is that this lady is telling you to do. Do not do it. It's very, very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. That could be the last time your friends and family ever hear from you again. All right? So don't do that. That's very dangerous. Stay in your city and be smart in the decisions that you make. But let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.